Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the transfer window. We are going to be talking about the conclusion for Barcelona's transfer window, and we are going to be revolving around Aubameyang from Arsenal and Dembele's contract extension. There is so much that we do have to discuss within today's video, but before we go into the rest of this video, I do want to talk about the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app, it is the best football app you could find within the App Store when it does come to the latest player news, team news, any transfer rumors that you want to follow immediately. That is going to be compact within the OneFootball app. And if you guys do want to see La Liga highlights regarding Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Valencia, Real Betis, all of that is going to be compact again in the OneFootball app, which does make the OneFootball app the best football app that you could be downloading. And so if you guys do want to download this app, you guys can find it through this barcode that you guys see on the screen. You guys can just use your camera on your phone, scan it, and it'll take you straight to the App Store. If not, there's also going to be a link provided in the description box or in the pinned comment in the comment sections. Again, the OneFootball app, it is the best football app. You guys will not be disappointed. But now let's get back into this video. So Aubameyang, right? We're going to be starting with this player. It has been basically confirmed, and it is official from Barcelona that they have signed Aubameyang. Now, at this time of the recording, Barcelona have not announced it to the media. But Aubameyang right now, currently, again, at the time that I am recording this, Aubameyang is right next to Joel Laporta. They're in the offices right now. They're going to be signing contracts. He has also officially gone through the medicals, which again does make it confirmed that Aubameyang is going to be a Barcelona player for these next 6 months until the summer of 2022. Now, there is questions right now. I do believe that right now there is no answer, but maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the next few hours. We do not know if this is either a loan or if this is a free transfer coming from Arsenal, because many sources are stating that this is a free transfer. Aubameyang is going to be coming for free. Barcelona only have to pay out some wages for this player, which is not going to be a lot, because it does say here, according to sources in Spain, Barcelona have already presented La Liga the numbers that will allow Aubameyang to get registered, which is why many of us do assume that his wages that Barcelona do have to pay for the next 6 months is going to be very cheap. Even if Dembele does not leave, he will be registered as soon as his medical is deemed as successful. And there's also been sources stating that in Arsenal, Aubameyang was going to earn around 30 million euros in total for the rest of his contract with Arsenal, but that has been denied. Aubameyang has made the favor and has said to Barcelona that he is willing to lower his wages by a lot, because now it has been said that Barcelona is only going to be paying around 6 million euros for the next 18 months in Barcelona. And again, that's 18 months. That's only assuming if Barcelona do continue with Aubameyang after the summer of 2022. If they want to sell him, Barcelona can do that. But they're only again going to be paying 6 million euros for the next 18 months. And in this short term, for the next 4 or 5 months for this season, they're only going to be paying about 2.2 million euros to Aubameyang. So Barcelona is literally not spending a single dime on this player. It's a very low investment. And it's very interesting to see how all of this played out, because Arsenal originally came with the idea that they wanted to loan out Aubameyang to Barcelona. There were tensions all day. Arsenal did not want to share any wages with Barcelona. They wanted Barcelona to pay the full amount, and that is regarding the 350 a week for Aubameyang. And Barcelona were also saying that they did not want to pay at all, and especially pay 350k a week for Aubameyang. And so there were many negotiations going on throughout the day. But like I've said, Aubameyang and the agent were willing to lower the wages to make it an easier transfer for this club, for Joel Laporta and Mateo Alemán. And because I assume, right, I do not really know how these contracts do work, but because they are going to be restarting a deal for Aubameyang, because he is going to be receiving a new contract, because he's going to be a Barcelona player, it's not going to be a loan, that is only going to allow Barcelona to start fresh and say, okay, screw the 350 a week. What we are going to be giving you is around 86,000 per week and not more. And so that is basically where Barcelona and Aubameyang and the agent do stand. This is basically the conclusion. Barcelona were able to negotiate with Arsenal, say, let's make a free transfer. And once Aubameyang was free to negotiate with Barcelona and Joel Laporta, they have lowered the wages. Barcelona are not going to be paying too much. And this is brilliant negotiation and business coming from Mateo Alemán and Joel Laporta. Like, of course, this is a center forward, right? Like, we are going to be strengthening our front line. But when it comes to the financial part of this thing, it's amazing how Joel Laporta and Mateo Alemán have pulled this off, because this is again a free transfer. And later down the line, if Barcelona and Joel Laporta do want to sell this player, let's say in the summer of 2022, they're going to be selling him and selling him at a good margin. Like, we are going to be making maximum profit. It's a very similar operation to what we did with Memphis Depay. We're going to be getting this player for free, and then if in the future we want to sell this player, we're only going to be making profit, even if we sell him for like about 2 or 3 or 4 million euros. And I do assume that Aubameyang is going to to be prospering with Barcelona because he is someone that can score goals. He scores about 15 to 20 goals per season. He has kept Arsenal on a good level, not to like a world-class level where Aubameyang was bringing Arsenal so many trophies. I'm just saying that Aubameyang kept Arsenal relevant in the football world, and his value is only going to increase. So this is a win-win situation. Aubameyang is also a player that can play in 3 different positions. He can score, he can assist. Now notice how his track record really does tell you what type of player this is. He is someone that does not necessarily always come up in big games, like when he does face the Cities, the Liverpools. Throughout the past 3 seasons, he really did score against those teams, but overall he does score a good amount throughout the season. And I do think that that is going to be up to Xavi to give confidence towards someone like Aubameyang and basically say, look, you do have the capability to lead this front line. And that is what obviously does make a great coach, is to have these players like Aubameyang at his level and try to reinstill the confidence and say that you can do so much more. But now let's talk about the next topic of today, and we are going to be talking about Dembele, because we finally do have a conclusion regarding this player. And this is going to be it. Dembele will stay with Barcelona for the next 6 months. Yes, it is true that many clubs have came to Barcelona and negotiated for Dembele, but in the end, no clubs have agreed to what Barcelona and the agent and Dembele were asking for. Fabrizio Romano has stated that Man United were not even interested in this player. Chelsea never even opened talks with Dembele and the agent. Tottenham never even came close to an agreement. There has been no interest regarding Arsenal and doing a swap deal. And lastly, there has been no agreement with PSG. Now, what does this tell us, guys? What does this information coming from these clubs does tell the world? It basically says that there is no club out there, even outside of Spain, that are willing to meet what Dembele and the agent are demanding for. These clubs from the outside are saying, why would you ask this when you know that we know your history in Barcelona? So why would you ask for this amount when you know that no other club is going to be willing to accept these type of offers? And now the agent and Dembele, they're stuck. They're stuck because they have nowhere to go. And Joan Laporta, after that meeting, he was saying how Aleman was doing many miracles during these negotiations with many of these players, and he has also said that they have presented one last offer to Dembele during these negotiations today. Now as of now, at the time that I am recording this, we do not know what that outcome was. We do not know how the agent took that last offer on the table, whether they did agree or whether they ignored it or they just denied it and said, no, we're not going to be accepting this. We do not know at this moment. But Barcelona is very clear on their position. They're still open to maintain Dembele even with these negotiations going on. Xavi was also seen in Barcelona by the offices, and I'm assuming he was there to really just say again towards the player that he does back this player. He wants Dembele to stay, and that is very important, right? I do not think that Xavi was in the negotiations and talking about all these like financials. I just think that Xavi was there to just say, look, Dembele, I trust you, I want you here, and you're going to be perfect for our sporting project. So right now we are very unclear. We do not know what these next 6 months are going to look like. I do not even think the agent knows what these next 6 months are going to look like. But based off where Barcelona is standing and knowing that they are immovable in terms of their decision with this situation, I just have no idea whether Dembele is going to play for the next 6 months. I have no idea if he is going to be sitting on the bench for the next 6 months, or maybe if a miracle does happen, the agent says, you know what, I need my player to play because he needs to up his value, or for whatever reason, they are forced to sign the contract and the proposal that was given on the table a couple of hours ago. And like I've said, and I'm going to continue to say this, I want Dembele to renew. I want Dembele to renew immediately because, again, it's going to be a win-win situation for Joan Laporta and Mateo Aleman. Because let's say if Dembele does renew, the club can just sell him in the summer and sell him at a good price because the contract will be very, very fresh. And so my conclusion for today's transfer window deadline date for today and what did happen yesterday, for those of you guys who are watching in the next day, I want to congratulate Barcelona for having such a strong window. And let me explain. They have signed Dani Alves, they have signed Ferran Torres, they have signed Aubameyang, and they have also signed Adama Traoré. They have signed these 4 players at a very low investment. Of course, Ferran Torres did cost a good amount, but it was overall for 4 players a very low investment. Not once have they overextended their hands just to make a signing. They made a very little investment in this January transfer window. This was also a window where Barcelona have shown that we are going to be standing where we said we're going to be standing, because they have placed certain people within this club in a predicament where they must renew, and if not, you have no other choice. So they left a great impression towards everyone in Barcelona, every other club out there in Europe, and just to every fan base in the world. They have shown a great impression, they have given a great image, and they are now officially set up for this summer of 2022. It It does say here, according to sources in Spain, that Joan Laporta, Rafa Yuste, Jordi Cruyff, and Masip have left Mateo Alemã's office with great satisfaction. A huge hug was given between Joan Laporta and Rafa Yuste. So good vibes. Again, Barcelona have not overextended. They have done great business, and I do believe even myself, Barcelona have set themselves up for a great summer, which will be coming in about 4 to 5 months. And whatever happens, happens. If Barcelona can pull off that miracle, that signing that all of us do want to see, I definitely do have my faith in Joan Laporta and Mateo Alemã to get that deal done. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.